In this video, I'm going to be unveiling my IDICBeer terrain block entry. So as you can tell, I spent a lot of time and effort on this piece. You can really see the detail in it, and how it's perfect proportions for miniatures. Okay, here's my actual terrain piece. It's a big castle. When Nick first announced this competition, there was only one thing that I thought of when thinking of blocking terrain: a castle. So that's what I wanted to achieve in this, is to make a broken down castle. It has a tower and it has debris, it has a tree there. It's got various skulls and things on here. It has a window. It actually has almost like an upper floor, even a flag up top. And a gate as well. I think that's a portcullis. Broken down doors. You might be having trouble seeing it, so I have an LED here. It'll show up kind of bluish. You can see that there's in fact actually another floor there that I've made. You can see that there's a door there with its own handle, and this debris pile has variation in it, and a dead orc as well, which is something that I'm really proud of. I think that he looks really good in there. And yes, Citadel skulls, of course. I could not have done it without those skulls. So, what kind of features does this have? It's customizable. I made this dead knight on a rock, and boom, would you look at that? He fits in just fine. Oh, you don't like that? Okay. Here's another debris pile. Would you look at that? Oh, you want a chest instead? Go ahead. Or you want some smoking debris? It's right here. I want to show that this is in fact in scale with the miniatures. So here's a Famir. You can see him hanging off the top there. Here's one of those skeletons that I painted. Here's even a goblin. And I'm also going to put a guy in the tower so you can see everything in this castle is up to scale. So that means that I can set up something like this. You can have your miniatures sticking out their weapons and sticking out their heads, and they can actually also hide behind those pillars when they don't want to be shooting. And you can see here that the door is pretty much in scale. It's slightly taller than the average miniature, which is good. And you can see this turret guy is standing in the debris pile by the dead orc. And this guy's here. And this Chaos Space Marine is in the tower. But you can see that there are broken down doors. There's a gate. There are chunks out of the walls. There are pillars that are a separate color from the tower pieces. This flag has a design on it, and a skull up top. There are also occasional pockets of moss growing. And also here's a good view of that window with moss growing around it and a skull up there. I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but this castle is actually on a hill, so I think Ed Sheeran would be proud of that. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please do give me a like and a sub because it really helps me out, and I will see you all in my next video next week. Goodbye!